What's up? This is UnrivaledSkyrim. Today I'll be doing this other Total War Rome 2 battle replay. This was an Epirus versus Carthage match. My opponent was megaaimai, and let's go ahead and go into this video. Now, this is I don't know if this map is new, but I've never seen it before. It's called the Mons Regius map, but there's a few settlements, or not settlements, buildings in the center. And I thought it'd be interesting because I've never seen this map before online or on YouTube or anything like this. But this match is from my Twitch live stream the other day. I just felt like testing out Rome 2 on Twitch once again. I kind of had a hard time when I tried to live broadcast one of the Gates of Avalon tournament battles, but yesterday the live stream went perfectly well. No problem whatsoever. The screen was fine. You could hear my voice, my webcam, everything like that. But here, let's just go over my army real quick. Now, I do make some key mistakes in this game. And probably the first one is bringing these pikemen. There's 600 denarii each. I have 4 of them, so that's 2,400 denarii that I'm spending on these pikemen. I have a regular unit of archer. I have 3 Cretan archers, so I have a skirmish force. I have, I think, just 2 Therios spears. I have 2 mercenary Samnite warriors. I think you can only bring 2 of these, or maybe you can only bring 3. I have 2 Illyrian levies, a very weak unit of a melee infantry. I did give it an experience chevron just to kind of help it out in its stats. Put my general in Hellenic Royal Cav. Another key mistake is I only brought Citizen Cav as my main cavalry force. I think I have 5 of those, so 3 on this wing, 2 on the other. I thought I was bringing some Thessalians, but I accidentally clicked on the Citizen Cav thinking that they were Thessalians. I wanted to bring at least 2 units of Thessalians, so I have so that's my army right there. Let's go over my opponents. He's got let's see, let me slow it down. He's got a mixture of Gallic warriors, Libyan infantry. He's got some more Libyan infantry. He's got a unit of mercenary noble fighters in the center. Let's see, some more Gallic warriors. And he's got 2 late Libyan hoplites, I think. And he's got a backline of even more melee units. So these are the Iberian swordsmen. And I think his cav force consists, I think, just mainly Carthaginian cav and these 2 units of mercenary Numidian noble cav. So he's brought pretty much a rush army right now. He's got so many melee troops that it's kind of ridiculous that he can afford all these. He did not go with any skirmish units, and his general's in a general's bodyguard. So cheap general, but allows him to get a lot more units. Not to say that I don't have a lot of units. These pikemen and these archers, I'm just gonna have to put good use to them. I was going to make sure that I get my Cretan archers firing at some expensive units. So when I saw this mercenary Numidian, noble fighter, I wanted to pour shots in that. But he's bringing forward his Numidian cav, so I was going to try to get some shots on them with my Cretans, but he's going to go ahead and run away from that engagement. I was trying to bait him into an engagement with my Citizen cav, so I can have units nearby to help him out if that were the case. But over here, over here, this is where those buildings are. And I don't know, this map is really cool because no one's really. It would be kind of cool to see a fight in the center of these buildings, kind of like Southwater was. The map Southwater was in Rome 1. A map like that where it's predominantly buildings and some open fields. That would be kind of cool. But see, I'm going to move my Cretan archers in front of my pikes. Don't know what I'm doing with my general right there. So he only has this one Carthaginian cav. He's going wide right with his Numidian noble cav, and I thought, well, I'm gonna have three cav versus his two, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack those guys and hopefully catch them. So he's going to go backwards. He's doing the smart thing. He probably could have taken out my citizen cav with just those two units in the melee, but he's going to do the smart thing. He's not going to give me an advantageous fight for the most part. He turns around and gets some javelins off, but I do get a charge on his Numidians, who take minimal casualties in that charge. Here I'm trying to reinforce my Hellenic Royal cav, but I saw these late Libyans in the way, so I'm going to have to go around, and that's going to take more time for me to get my general helping out that my citizens over there. But I'm also going to reinforce with these Illyrian levies. In the meantime, I'm trying to bring up my Cretan archers, and here he's going to do the smart thing, which is what you do always when you see pikes. It's just split half your units, go to the left, split the other half of your units, go to the right, and this secondary line can act as an anchor force in the center, where he can have units in the center, or he can reinforce units at will on both wings. But here, let's see here, let's slow it down. This is where our cav engages. His mercenary Numidian cav is pretty good in a melee engagement. They don't have spears, so they don't get a bonus versus large. Here my general gets a decent charge, not the best though, but he has reinforced his cav with another Carthaginian cavalry, so they're going to get a rear charge on my units. So it's just, I don't know, this is not a very advantageous fight for me. And plus, I'm so far away from my main forces where he can reinforce with this late Libyan hoplite. I was hoping that I could defeat all these cav before that late Libyan hoplite got over here. But so I got 4 against his 3 units of cav, and he is taking casualties. So am I, though. But if he gets this late Libyan hoplite in there, I'll lose. But over here, there's really, I don't know, my attention was really over here. Those 2 units I was sending to reinforce, they got caught by Gallic warriors. These levies are gonna get pretty much no kills against these Gallic warriors. And here I'm just trying to keep my pikes in front of my Cretan archers. Here I am getting some shots on these Libyan infantry, but it's just, I don't know. At this point, let me slow it down. At this point, like, he gets those late Libyan hoplites into that fight, and now the cav fight over here is totally going in his going towards his advantage. My Cretans, I can't really find any good shots to take on his units. What's it called? That one unit that, here we go, these Illyrian levies, I forgot what they were called for a second. They got destroyed. These mercenary Samnite warriors only getting 30 kills. It's just not cost effective at all. I had to retreat the citizen cav. These units over here, same thing. They're not going to get any kills. I mean, they're outclassed, and they're just outnumbered on the flanks. And there's really no reason for him to attack me in the center. Now he's going to have an opportunity to charge javelins on my pikemen, which he's doing right now. That Illyrian levies fleeing. Now I am hitting this late Libyan hoplite. Now this is advantageous, but I didn't have these guys off formation attack, so it's going to take them a while. Pretty much that unit's just going to be useless right there. I mean, he is going to kill that late Libyan hoplite, but for the most part, I can't use that unit for anything else. And now he gets that late Libyan hoplite away. I'm going to try to countercharge some Thurios spears just to hold off all these units. I'm trying to get my Cretan archers shooting at his the Iberian noble swordsman. unit. It's somewhere in this big blob of forces over here. But once again, like I said earlier in our battle, now that those units that he had in the center, now they can reinforce. Now he's just totally going around my pikes. I mean, if you face any player online that knows exactly what they're doing, pikes are almost useless. And look, he's actually going to charge through this this hole in my formation, and he's going to get to my Cretan archers with just this unit of Iberian swordsmen. Now some of them get caught in my pikes, but still, I mean, look, he got through, and now he's hitting some of my Cretan archers. Here, I try to get this unit of Samnite warriors who were fighting this late Libyan hoplite, get it and attack the rear of these units over here, but it's just too little too late. I did lose that cav fight on over there, and this is when I just admit defeat. I mean, I made so many mistakes. This was the first battle my live stream yesterday, so not very good. Let's go over the statistics, and hopefully we can all learn from this crushing defeat. Citizen Cav, no kills. Hardly any kills. Still, my Cav forces did terrible. Archer unit, wasted. Cretan archers, no kills. Illyrian levies, probably shouldn't have even brought them. Thurios spears, no kills. Pikemen, this one got 2. That's probably the one that that caught some of those Iberian swordsmen. This Samnite warrior did relatively good, but overall I just did not have the right tools to really be effective against an all melee build, pretty much. Although he didn't do too well with his cav, but they won the cav fight, and I really need to win the cav fight to have any chance in this battle, because no one in their right mind is going to charge someone in the front in their pikes. And he did the sensible thing. He flanked both wings, and he had a reserve force of Iberian swords. When his flanking forces were caught up and he saw an opportunity to use his Iberian swordsmen, he did the right thing, just to overwhelm me, and I had no answer for this battle. What I could have done differently with this exact same Epirus army, I could have not have chased his cav, kept my cav nearby, and just better microed my archers. I mean, these are expensive Cretan archers, and they got hardly any kills whatsoever. And maybe I won't go with the pikes next time, because it's kind of fruitless when you go with pikes nowadays, because a faction like Carthage can just bring so many different melee troops that you can just bring expensive pikes. I mean, 600 denarii. I mean, these units are way more useful than pikes in this situation, and they're cheaper, and you can afford more of them, and you can just overwhelm your enemy with all these. Even these late Libyan hoplites are more effective. I mean, this one got to my cav in that cavalry fight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Good game to my opponent. Let's see, megaaimai. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Yeah, he told me in the battle. I told him, yeah, like, he asked me, are you live streaming? I said, yeah. And he said, well, all your followers are going to watch you get defeated, or something like that. Just something cheeky, and I thought it was funny, because after I saw his army, I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to happen. And it did. So, good game to my opponent. He did a very well job, and hopefully I learned from this battle. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is UnrivaledSkyrim, signing off for now. Peace.